guys, I'm here with my friends Kojima and Elena, and we're gonna talk about what it's really like to live in uni halls. I feel like it's glorified a lot when people talk about it, like, oh, it's so much fun, you meet people, you get friends, blah blah blah. It's actually just terrible.
You get trauma, that's what you get.
You get so much trauma.
Remember there was that Clayhill gossip page?
Really?
Yes, how do you guys not remember this? It's like Clayhill Gossip Girl.
Where we were like not,
No, I don't remember.
And it was like
part of
people
this.
would just put up like stuff about other people.
Oh my god.
Yeah, first thing, people, you think that, oh, I'm just gonna live with these 3 people and we're gonna like share a kitchen and it's gonna be fun and we're gonna get to know each other and be friends.
You never friends.
And I hear some people saying like, oh, I was best friends with my flatmates. You're the exception.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly,
This isn't
exactly.
normal.
But we should add on top of this how disgusting the kitchens were.
Oh,
So the girls I lived with,
Oh.
they were like cooking with like raw ingredients. That's where I realized that I hated kimchi. It's like this like pickled onion and it smells
gross.
disgusting, and they would keep it open in the fridge and they would just have like all these raw ingredients, and they would cook like everything. They would make like pho or like pho, so it would like boil over. And we had a white stove, and by the end of the week the stove was black.
I remember like your fridge ended up with
I'm
it
having
would be like
flashbacks, guys. Like I literally am like going through it again. Like,
more about flatmates. My flatmate would come home from like town or whatever and like at 4 a.m. and they would have like karaoke parties.
the next thing we're gonna rant about is the bathrooms. So basically, they sell you this thing like, oh, you get your own room. It's gonna be so nice. You get your own
Oh,
bathroom.
sweet.
I was like, yes.
Yes.
I was like, this
You
is
get
all I
in.
want.
Tiniest bathroom in the.
Yeah, literally like.
Wait, should we wait for the siren?
Central London struggles.
So you get in your bathroom is literally the smallest bathroom I've ever seen in my entire life. The shower was so small that I would literally have to get my body wet, turn off the water,
And then-
soak my body, and then turn it back on. And don't even try.
I feel like
to
the shower was the size of the pillow.
Literally
It's not
no.
smaller, like, to be honest.
No,
Like, you could
genuinely.
literally just stand. You could not move. You'd have to stand, close the curtain, and if you moved, you're gonna get flood the bathroom. Like, I've
Yeah.
flooded the bathroom so many
I did,
times.
and my carpet in my room got soaked. Like that took like 2 days to dry.
You could literally shower, shit, and shave in one, like.
And you could, but you couldn't even shave your legs in the shower.
You couldn't.
I had
Oh
to
my
like freaking like
God.
shave over the sink. Oh well, I should say that half the time the water wasn't even hot.
Oh yeah.
It was
Oh
freezing
my
cold.
God.
So I,
The water,
true
yeah.
story, I'm going to fly back to America, I think. Do you remember this story? Either like for Christmas or something. Have an extremely early flight and the water
Oh, you
is
have to come
freezing
to
cold.
Mali.
So I had to wake up Kadeem at like
Yeah, yeah.
4 a.m. and go over to
Oh.
his and take a shower there. Like
Yeah.
I took
And
a
it's-
shower at yours
Oh
multiple
my
times.
Yeah, and like the thing is, with a cold, like where we are now, like even if like say we run out of hot water and you have to take a cold shower, you can at least step back and like splash the water on you. But this like you have to
Yeah,
be fully
yes,
immersed in
yes.
Exactly, and you can't move the shower
Yeah, you
head. The
can't-
shower head is like
yeah,
on the wall, so you
yeah.
can't take it off.
it. Oh yeah, so the other thing was that the freaking doors.
Oh my
I locked myself out like 5 times.
Oh, I locked myself out twice. Once was Elena.
Wait, you didn't explain. You didn't
Oh
explain
yeah,
because
if they closed, they were locked. Like you had to have your key to get back in.
Yeah, if you go to the kitchen to get dinner,
every
you
door,
need to-
Yeah,
every door.
And once, Elena stole something from me, and I ran out my room to get it back from her, and I forgot my key in my room, and this was like 1 a.m.
Yeah.
And there's
Because
supposed
they
to be
say
24-hour
24-hour
reception.
security.
So I was like, okay, fine, I'll just go to security, and they have to go to my room. No one was there. It was locked up. If a burglar came to shoot us, they would kill everybody because there was no security in Clayhill Halls of Residence, 81
Naming and shaming.
81 Bernie Avenue. I'm not lying, I can't name the exact date, but this is the truth. I had to sleep in Elena's room on
I
the
was thinking-
chair.
No, I
We
was
had
thinking about that the
single
other day because I barely knew Kadeem at the time.
Yeah, it was like
Like
2
we
months
had literally
in.
been friends
Yeah.
for 2 months.
And we had single beds, so you had to sleep on her
I have a
chair.
picture.
I had to put my feet on the bed table and lie down in the fucking chair, okay? The other thing was the fire alarms.
Yes, I thought about that.
Oh my
That was the next
God.
thing I was gonna bring up.
I was the first person to set up the fire alarms, I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie.
that's so funny. And someone
Because I
wrote
was-
on Facebook like, who did
I
this?
know, it was, but it wasn't even late, it was like 8 p.m. or something, because I was cooking
Yeah.
dinner, I was making bacon, and basically my flatmate bought like a doorstop, which you're not supposed to have, and she propped the door open, and I forgot to close it before I started to cook, and then the bacon, obviously there was smoke, and then the sensitive fire alarm went off, and everybody had to evacuate. I was so dumb, I think I left, no, I took the oven off, but I left everything there, and literally like my spatula melted on my pan, and the bacon burned.
Oh my god,
Okay,
so our
okay.
halls,
Okay.
like the location of our halls, it was just so hard to get to with like public buses, and the bus
It
service
was
that
not
we
even hard, it
had.
was impossible.
Like they had a uni bus, right? And I'm just gonna point out the fact that I said this to y'all earlier. They said that they had just a single bus and they were like, we can't have a double-decker bus because the street's not wide enough.
And it was always packed because so many people wanted to get the bus for the same lecture. Like, obviously everyone had 9 a.m. lectures, so everyone
and
would
we're
be
all
there.
on the same, like, faculty.
So there was,
never get on
it was
the bus.
literally one bus. Like, it wasn't even like, wasn't there literally just one bus?
Yeah, there was just one.
Yeah.
Like, what was really irritating was because the other halls, they had like 5 or 6 buses.
Yeah,
and we had
double-decker buses.
One bus that would never leave on time.
Never.
Would always be packed if it ever left. And or it just wouldn't show up.
Or
Like,
it would break down because it was like there was too many people on it.
And we had
or
the
it was just
angriest
shit.
bus driver.
Remember that bus driver? I just remembered that.
He was like
bus driver. Yes.
He was
bus driver, he was
so
scary.
angry. Like, he would drive just like crazy.
But the thing is they said this whole time, oh yada yada, the street is too small to have a double-decker bus. And then
The year after
a
that.
year after us, sitting at uni, and then a freaking
Double-decker.
double-decker Clay Hill bus comes by. And I was like,
I was literally
so
like-
now it can fit down the road. Like,
Oh my god, that laundry
Remember
room!
So this laundry room was, well, first of all, didn't it get refurbished?
they changed the laundry room halfway through the year.
Yeah.
And I should say
remember
too, it
going.
was so expensive.
It was so
It was so
so
expensive, such a rip.
expensive.
It was like a pound to wash your clothes and then a pound to dry them.
and it wouldn't dry.
So, and yeah, they would not dry. You would have
We
you would like dry your
actually-
clothes and then you would come back to your room and have to put them up, and you
There
didn't
was-
have space for that.
There was one time Elena, Riz, and I dried our clothes all together at the same way. You would like put your clothes for an hour and they would go for like 3 hours. I mean, it's like you would just have to stay there because if you leave it, someone's just gonna move your
Yes,
clothes.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
If you were, because there were so many people that wanted to do it, if you left, like, say you set the washer and it was like 2 hours, if you came back 2 hours and like 2 minutes
Yeah.
later, people would just put people's clothes on the ground.
Yeah.
Literally on the floor, like not
Yeah.
even on the table or in
Just
a
on the
basket or
floor.
something, just literally on the floor. It's like, oh, I just fucking spent 2 hours washing these
Yeah,
clothes, and
for
now
them
you
to
put
go on
them,
the
like
floor.
now I have to do it again.
And then they wouldn't turn the heating on. Oh, the freaking
Oh my god!
thing.
So there was a schedule thing for the heater because it didn't have knobs. Like we couldn't like turn them on when we wanted to. So in the fucking winter when it was freezing, like we couldn't just turn the heating on. We had to wait to freaking 3 o'clock or whatever.
Yeah. And it was
to have them turn
random
on.
time.
So yeah, because
Yeah.
everybody's room had
Had
different
different
times.
timing, yeah.
So Kadeem's was good because yours was on
But
in
mine
the
was
evening.
in the evening.
But mine would cut off at like 5 p.m. Like I literally.
I think when hers cut off, mine was come on.
Yeah,
Yeah, so like when you came home, it would be cold.
I remember being so cold.
Cold.
Like that has like genuinely scarred me for life. Because I am like, I will be like, now it's like somewhere and you're really hot and I'm like, I remember being so cold
yeah.
in that bed. I
mine
will
was
never
fine,
complain
but-
about being hot
Yeah.
again. But the thing that annoyed me about the cleaners is that they would come at about 7 a.m. and our doors, the doors in the flats were fire doors and they would
Slam.
slam.
Yeah, it would slam
So we're
so
talking like
loud.
7 a.m. Cleaning's here, cleaning's here. Oh my god! And then they would come and knock on your door, like, because I think a few times, like, whatever, I didn't do as much as I was supposed to. Which, of course, I did. Like,
Oh, yeah, they'd
the whole
bang
thing
your
was so
door.
ridiculous.
Oh my
They'd be like,
gosh.
love, number three,
Yeah.
number three, number three. You have about 5 minutes to clean this, or else you're gonna get charged.
I literally like would
Oh
ignore
my
them. I was
God.
fuck this, I'm not getting up right now.
So you had to sign people in when they came and then like sign them back out when they left, I guess. I didn't do that because
Nobody did it.
No.
yeah, I was like, there's no point. I'm not gonna do this. The next morning, there was a fire alarm, and this was over
I've never
reading.
heard this
was
story.
over reading week. There wasn't a lot of people there, so they didn't know like who was there and who wasn't. And then obviously everyone in my flat came out, and there was 5 people, meant to be 4 people. So they were like asking everyone like, what like room are you in? And it was like, oh yeah, number 4, number 3, blah blah blah. And then they got to like my friend, and they were like, where do you live? And she was just like, I'm her friend. And the lady was just like, oh yeah, what's your flat? And I was like, blah blah blah. And she was like, oh yeah, so she signed in, and I was like, she just got here. And this was at like 7 a.m. in the morning. We were wearing pajamas and we were like sleepy faces and everything. Like she clearly didn't just get there, but you know I can't lie, so I couldn't come up with any like story. But she was just like, okay, and then she moved on. I was like,
What?
how did she just believe me?
Maybe she just didn't feel like doing a lot of
I think she
paperwork
just
or
didn't
something.
care. Yeah, literally it must have been because of the paperwork. I don't understand how we got away with that.
I don't know why they even have that though. Like nobody signed people in. I had like a friend stay with me for like a week and like never signed her in.
I signed one of my friends in, but I didn't sign him out. Like they didn't ask me like, is your friend still there? So there's no point.
Literally just the amount of like ridiculous stuff now that we go through it all at
Oh
once.
my God.
I
This was like
can't.
40 minutes.
Oh my god, we need to like end it now. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed our little rants about like
Little
the
rant.
our 40-minute rant. Like halls sucked and all that, but if it wasn't for halls, we wouldn't have met.
It's like it was good.
It's good for meeting friends with us.
Yeah. It was good.
Yeah,
like
like
it's
socially it's good,
Yeah.
but like
The rest isn't.
all
And,
the
like-
things you have to
yeah.
deal with.
And would you go back? Like
No.
no. I would not want to live
Like,
in halls again.
yeah,
like, it'd be fun to live with everybody again, but not,
Not
in
in
halls.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. Give it a thumbs up if you like the stories. It's like, I don't know where I'm going with this. And head over to Elena's channel because we're gonna do a video on, I can't talk now, what am I doing? We're gonna do a video on struggles about living abroad, and we're all from 3 different countries, so I think it's gonna be quite interesting.
What about Kadeem?
I don't even know what video I'm doing, but there's gonna be a video on my channel too. I've not
A
figured it out
mystery
yet, but I
video.
haven't.
Alright, see you guys next time. Bye!
Bye.
But don't you say keep the good vibes?
Keep up the good vibes.